Hi everybody, it's Brian here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 amazing websites that I discovered that is going to help you take your social media posting up to the next level. And the best thing about it is that these websites are all absolutely free. So if you're excited to learn what these websites are and how you can utilize these resources to take your marketing up to the next level, then there's only one thing left to say. Let's get to it. Now, before we get on with today's episode, the fact that you're here means that you're interested in all things pertaining to print on demand. And for that, I want to say thank you wholeheartedly for taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and watch this episode. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, click the bell notification icon so that you'll be informed each and every time that I upload a new video to my channel. I upload new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and the scope of this channel is to help you take your print-on-demand business to the next level. So that said, let's head over to my computer now so that we can see these 4 amazing websites that's going to help you take your print-on-demand business and your social media marketing to the next level. Let's go. Okay, so the first website that we're going to be looking at is superdesigner.co. Don't worry about writing down the website address. I'm going to leave all of the website addresses for all of the websites that I'm going to be showing in today's video in the description box below. And as you can see here, as the opening page states, you can create beautiful shapes, patterns, backgrounds with just a few clicks based on utilizing the resources that this website has to offer. And again, this website is absolutely free to use, and they've got a lot of upcoming tools that are going to be added in the days and weeks and months ahead. But let's take a look and see what it is they have on offer in the here and now. So all we need to do is just click on Start Creating. And as you can see here, we've got Background Generator, Pattern Generator, Blob Generator, Gradient Generator, Color Generator, and obviously Shades Generator. And then you've got the CSS backgrounds and CSS patterns. So it's really simple to use. All you need to do is just click on any of these categories and start creating. So let's assume that we wanted to create a nice background for our social media post. So all we need to do is just click on Generate Background. And here we are presented with an established background, which is blue in terms of gradient. And the background type is wave. But if we click down this drop down arrow, we've got other categories that we could select. So we've got peaks, blurring, rain, and blob too as well. And let's assume for a moment we're going to stick with wave. We can actually change the canvas size to whatever size we want it to create for. So whether you're creating for Pinterest or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok, you can actually just change the canvas sizes. So once you download it and actually upload it onto Canva, it's already going to be at the size that you have already established for your canvas size on Canva, so you don't have to say stretching, and it's just going to be there, and it's really convenient. So we're just going to use the 1:1, because this obviously is a square format, which is obviously going to be compatible for Canva. Now, we can change the background if we wanted to in terms of colors, all right? And we can also change the colors for the gradient. So if we didn't want to use blue and wanted to change it to red, all we have to do is just click on the color and then just move the color slider to whatever color that we want to use. And as you can see here, as we move it, it's automatically adjusting the gradients that you can use. So let's assume that we're going to use red, okay? And we can also change the base color too as well. Let's say we want to, I don't know, go into yellow. We're trying to make a sunset effect, for example, okay? So we're going to utilize that one. Then all we have to do is just click on export. We can choose SVG, PNG, or JPEG, okay? Or you can copy the SVG. Let's assume for a moment we're just going to download it as a PNG. And as you can see at the bottom, the file has downloaded and it's already saved on a specific folder in my computer, or rather on my computer. Now, let's assume for a moment, let's just take a look that maybe we wanted to create something else in addition to a background, just to show what this program is all about. Let's say you wanted to create a pattern as a background. So we're just going to click on that. And as you can see here, this particular website already gives you sort of these circular backgrounds, and you can increase the density or decrease it, or you can zoom in or zoom out. So obviously you can have a different effect, and you can create so many different variations of these backgrounds, including the colors. Now, in terms of the colors, just as we did with the previous background, you can change the colors simply by clicking on each of the individual colors and changing them, either by dragging the slider or else changing, copying and pasting the hex code. And you can also select the different tile designs. So just by clicking on them, you can click the number of rows that you want to have. We're increasing it. You can increase the number of columns. So again, you can create thousands upon thousands of different variations over the course of time. And again, the best thing about this website is that it is absolutely free. Isn't that amazing? Now, if we just click on resources over here, we can see that we've got CSS blobs, illustration kit, and unicorn icons. So those are different aspects that you can actually go in and take a look at. But for the purpose of this particular video, we're going to be looking at the tools. Now, we can also click the Blob Generator. This could actually really be great if you want to create sort of weird blobs on your social media posts to highlight, maybe bringing in mockups of your products from Redbubble, TeePublic, or whatever print-on-demand platform that you use, and actually get them to be, centered within the blob when you're creating your posts on Canva. And again, you can change the color of the blob. You can create an outline if you wanted to. So we're going to turn that off. And you can just create regular ones. You've got your gradients, your stacked. So as you can see, you've got different blobs stacked on top of each other. You can use a pattern blob if you want. You can even create a dual blob. So you've got one which is obviously filled in and one which is an outline. And again, you can obviously decrease the smoothness. All right, obviously it's going to be rotating, changing the size of it. You can obviously modify the edges too as well. So again, you're getting different sizes. And the great thing about it is that once you download this blob and actually upload it into Canva, you can actually readjust the size accordingly to whatever needs you would like for that particular social media post that you're creating. So again, you've got an amazing amount of resources from this website to really bring life and that pizzazz to your social media posts. Okay, and if we wanted to download it, all we need to do is just click export again, choose the format that you want to have it. I would recommend PNG. And as you can see, it's now been downloaded into my computer. All right, so that's basically all about Superdesigner. So you've got a lot of tools that you can utilize. I want to invite you to go onto this website and just start creating as many different variations. It's really easy to use. Get in tune with it, and I guarantee that this website is definitely going to help increase the potential for your social media posts. Okay, now the next website that we're going to be talking about is called Remove BG. Let me just bring it in here. Okay, now as it obviously states, Remove BG is where you can actually take stock photos and remove the background so that you can utilize them in your social media posts. And as you can see here, I've already went ahead and did this. I found a photo of this beautiful model over here as if she's thinking. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to remove the background. And simply all you need to do is click and drag the photo where it says Upload Image. Okay, making sure that the image is no larger than 5,000 pixels by 5,000 pixels. You wait a few moments and Remove BG then presents you with the background removed so that obviously you can actually download it, or if you want to edit it, you could click on Edit. It opens up another window here and you can actually superimpose a different background into this photo. So if you wanted a colorful background, all you need to do is just click colorful, and then you've got different thumbnails which you can click on, and Remove BG shows you what it's going to look like. So if you just wanted to use this one and forego the Superdesigner one for a particular type of background, you could do so by obviously changing the different backgrounds here as you are seeing. Okay, and if color isn't the one that you wanted, you can just click on the X here and you can choose fabric, for example, and you can just click on the presets that they have on offer. Okay, so again, you can really go to town with the number of designs and backgrounds that you could create with this particular website. It's super simple to use. Again, all you need to do is grab your photo, upload it, allow the platform a few moments to remove the background, and then you can either download it with a transparent background in the form of PNG. Avoid using JPEGs because JPEGs, obviously if you download as a JPEG, you're going to get the black and white checker box background, which you don't want. So make sure you click PNG so it does come down with a transparent background. And then basically you can actually drag it on to Canva and utilize. So if you're using the free version of Canva and there's a particular photo from Canva that you wanted to use, but you can't access it without taking a premium membership, then you can try and find a similar photo to it using websites like Pixabay or Pexels. Download it, bring it onto Erase BG, get rid of the background, and then obviously you can upload it onto Canva. And again, this website is absolutely free to use. Okay, now the third website that I'm going to be showing you, this one pertains to downloading and using icons. Okay, so let's just bring the website into play here. So as you can see here, this website is called vertex.im, and it's handcrafted 3D icons that are fully customizable online. And the great thing about it is that, as you can see here, they're free for commercial and personal use. So effectively, you can use any of the icons that this particular website offers, and you can customize them to whatever color gradient or color scheme that you would like to utilize in order to match your background or photos or whatever it is you're creating on your social media post, and then download them and then obviously upload them to Canva or Photopea or Photoshop or Illustrator or whatever, illustration program that you are using. So let's just browse on icons here just to get an idea of what it is that we got. Okay, and you can actually search for a particular icon, or you can just browse through. So we've got, light bulbs, batteries, bombs, X's, credit cards. I mean, there are a ton of different customizable icons that you can use, and the great thing about this website is that it's always growing. They're always adding more icons. So if you don't find what it is that you're looking for today, don't be disheartened. You might be able to find an icon similar to what it is that you're looking for in the future as they continue to increase the library. But let's assume for a moment we want to use this coffee mug. So let's just click on it. And as you can see here, we've got the material and the lighting. So let's assume for a moment that we don't want this orange color. So we're just going to click on it. We've got the color picker chart. And as you can see here, in this particular icon, there are 5 different colors being utilized. So again, you could go to scheme color. You could find, a color scheme that has 5 different complementary colors, copy the hex codes for each, and paste them into each of these different colors. Or if you wanted to, and you're feeling lucky and you're feeling a little bit frisky about it, you can just click on the colors picker anywhere on the screen here, and obviously you're going to see what the colors look like as you are clicking on it. And obviously you can drag the colors bar at the bottom here so that you can change the color. And you can do that for each and individual colors on mug. So you're seeing what kind of effect it's having. Now, in addition to that, you've got this material category here. At the moment, it's showing a mug in the plastic format. So if you click the drop down, you've got metal, glass, and frosted glass effects too as well. And you can also customize the color of the handle. So if we wanted to change it to metal as well. And let's say, for example, we want to have a white handle, or rather a black handle. So we're just going to click on the color and we'll just choose black. So we've got now a black handle. And you can also change the lighting too as well. So you can increase the intensity of the lighting. Okay, and as you can see, the lighting on the mug on the right hand side of it has increased. And you can also change the X and Y axis in terms of which way the light is going to be directed. So again, there's a lot of flexibility in terms of the way you can customize the icons. And then when you're happy with it, all you need to do is just click on download. And obviously the program renders it, and the icon is downloaded to your computer as a PNG, so that obviously you can use it when you bring it onto Canva. So again, this website is vertex.im. Okay, now the last website that I'm going to be showing you is not necessarily with respect to helping you in the creation of the social media posts, but in terms of finding appropriate hashtags in order to get your social media posts in front of the eyes of hundreds, if not thousands, of potential users on the social media platform that you're going to be using. Now, I am talking about the following website, hashtagstack.com. And when you visit this website, you're going to find that you can actually key in certain words and search for relevant hashtags. So this website is going to give you a concise number of popular hashtags that you could pick and choose to use when you've uploaded your social media post. Wherever you feel the need to use hashtags, you can actually utilize this website in order to help you find appropriate hashtags. So let's assume for a moment we're looking for hashtags pertaining to t-shirts, gifts, gift giving. So let's just type those out. So we're going to type in t-shirt, gift, gift giving, and then we're just going to click on search. As you can see here, this website came back with 55 results for hashtags with the keywords that I inserted, all right? And obviously we've got how many posts have been made with this particular hashtag, how many likes, and what kind of comments have been utilized for this particular hashtag. So you could essentially just click on them and add it to a collection. or you can actually type them out on a Word doc or a Google doc and then copy and paste them onto your social media post, either in the post directly itself or in the comment section down below. And obviously, if you're registered and logged in to this particular website, you can add the hashtags to a collection so that you can refer to them. They'll be saved and you can go to them every time that you come to this website. So all you need to do is just copy and paste them. You don't have to go through the process of obviously searching for them each and every time you access this website. And again, as I stated earlier, this website is absolutely free to use. So as you can see, everybody, these 4 websites are going to help you take your social media marketing to the next level. They're super simple to use. And obviously, if you're using the free version of Canva, you can actually utilize any and all of these resources, put them into Canva, create some smashing social media posts that you can use for Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, or any of the other social media platforms that you might be utilizing to direct traffic to your print-on-demand business. So if you enjoyed this episode and you found value in the websites that I've shared with you today, hey, do me a favor and click that like button. And again, if you're new to this channel, please help me to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. Smash that subscribe button. But for today, that's all I've got. And as always, be safe, be well, be creative. Bye for now. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you want to find out more ways that you can take your print-on-demand business to the next level, why don't you check out one of these 2 episodes I have over here. And don't forget to subscribe. Catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.